My name is Gillett, and I manipulate people for a living. And I'm not here to tell you how to scam on chicks. Oh, I know. If you're coming to Ignite for that, that's kind of sad. But if you're a blogger or a marketer and you're interested in expanding your female audience, basically you're talking like you would to a man. It's not that there are no differences, just that the differences aren't that important. We're as alike as we are different, which raises the question, why bother to bring in more women if we're all basically the same? One is the value of diversity. Diversity makes things cooler. Any conversation is better if you're bringing in new voices, new opinions, and different life experiences. Not to mention the fact that women generally make better regular readers. They tend to be more community-oriented, more communication-oriented. They grow relationships, they grow communities, they keep conversations going, and they're the boss of you. Women are responsible for 85% of purchasing decisions, and that includes electronics and cars. They're 57% of social media users. They're 48% of top Twitter influencers you want to get on their good side. But how do you do that? If you're looking to bring in more female readers and they're not making conversation, women don't blog, right? They don't engage. They're not interested in that. How are you supposed to find someone? So if you are looking for a social media blogger who's a woman, try social media women bloggers and find 7 million results. It's not that hard. This is hardly a comprehensive list of women bloggers out there. It's every subject imaginable. Technology, gaming, fashion, the city of Birmingham. If you're up there, kind of give a cheer right now. And the point is to find a conversation, get involved, and start by listening. You don't want to jump in yet. You're not familiar with the environment. Listen, see how things are going, and then start getting involved. Comment if you see something that interests you. Post, link to them, track back, and suddenly you're starting to get some interaction. They start noticing you. You continue noticing them, they notice you, you're starting to engage in a dialogue. And the longer that dialogue goes on, the more engagement, the more their audience starts to become your audience. And everyone wins, but particularly you. Now remember that this is not your home territory. If it were, you'd probably have more women already. So while you're there, ask, make your contributions, but remember that you don't know stuff just because you occasionally rent Sex and the City on Netflix. You have to listen to the conversation, ask questions, engage in conversation, respond on their terms, and always be respectful. And when you layer, you wonder what you're going to talk about, and it is what you're talking about already. These people are going to be regular readers, so you don't want to have to change up your content just to bring new people in. They're already interested in what you're talking about. That means you don't have to talk down to them. You don't have to over-explain. Again, they're going to be regulars. They are of an interest base and a knowledge base with the people you're already talking to. And they've already been doing that. That's how you manage to find them. Women also tend to be more analytical than men. We're information seekers, so if you're trying to sell us on something, whether it's an idea or a product, be prepared to show us how it works and where it fits into our lives. And for the love of God, don't make it pink. How many of you are familiar with Della, which was Dell's website for women? Yeah, that's like 2 of you. You know why? Because they made it pink, nobody cared, and it shut down after 2 weeks. Women have a really attuned bullshit sensor. We know when we're being sold. So if you're trying to sell, at the very least, come out and be upfront about it. If you're campaigning for more readers, be sincere. The thing to remember is that women aren't this alien species that you have to tame. We're like you. We're just cuter and we smell better. But we're not going to come and seek you out to see what you have to offer us. Take a deep breath, cross the room, and talk to us. And this also works for scamming on chicks. Thank you.